It can be incredibly easy when we're in a caregiver role, whether it's personally, professionally, or both, to take on burdens that don't belong to us, to carry things that maybe were never ours to hold on to or to address or to even influence. So, today we're going to go over how we can differentiate between what is ours to carry and what belongs to those that we care for so that we can allow space for each to bear their own. Hello, fabulous. I hope today is treating you kindly. We're going to continue our boundaries discussion, except today we're going to talk about holding space for ourselves and carrying what's ours versus allowing others' stuff, whatever that is, to be carried by us and exclusively by us. So let me explain a little bit about what that means. So many of us who work in a caregiving industry or caregiving capacity, whether that's as a caregiver for a loved one who needs support and assistance, a caregiver for children who are growing up, or maybe they're grown and they just still need extra love and support, or maybe that's part of our role. Maybe in our professional lives, we are caregivers in some capacity, and it can get really easy in many of these situations for a lot of the stuff that belong to other people, that they carry, that they should carry, to be passed on to us, and then we end up carrying it. I know that in my field, working with people who come with big, heavy, intense life things, it can be a lot to carry that on its own. And absolutely, pain shared can be pain divided. At the same time, the issues that people are experiencing, especially the people that are coming to me that are saying, hey, I've got this big, heavy thing and I need help carrying it. There's a huge difference between helping someone carry something that pain shared is pain divided versus picking it all up, scooping that all up and carrying it close to your soul and just shouldering that burden on behalf of someone else, because we're not designed for that. And true assistance, true support doesn't look like picking up that load and carrying it on behalf of someone else. We can certainly support them while they carry whatever this is. Like for those of you who have seen the Lord of the Rings movie or read the book, where Sam and Frodo are going up the mountain to dump the ring into the volcano, and Frodo can't go anymore, and Sam says, I may not be able to carry this burden for you, but I can carry you. And he scoops him up and they run up the mountain, and it's a big dramatic moment in that particular series. And that's what we do sometimes when we're in this caregiving capacity. But then we forget that we have to put Frodo down. Like, Frodo has to bear his own weight and carry his own burdens at some point. We can't just throw him over our shoulder and carry him forever. And sometimes we find ourselves in that space. So we're going to work on that today. We're going to hold space for ourselves to recognize what is ours to carry and what's designed to be let go, what's designed to be carried by someone else. So I'd like to invite you to get good and comfortable, and you can soften the gaze or allow those eyes to close. Go ahead and take note of how you're feeling today. Notice any areas of tension or any areas that feel uncomfortable, and just send the breath and the healing intention into those areas. If it feels aligned, you can place the hands over any portions of the body that just need a little extra love today, and you can feel free to move those or reposition as feels aligned for this practice. I'd like to invite you to bring a situation to mind where you feel as though you might be overburdened, where you might be carrying something that isn't yours. We're going to look at that very clearly. You'll know when something is not yours to carry, when your body tells you very clearly, hey, this is too heavy, I've had enough. This can manifest itself in a variety of ways. Sometimes they're physical symptoms, sometimes you just feel tired but you're not sure why. No matter how much you rest, it seems like it's not enough. These can all be signs that maybe you're carrying something that is not yours. It's okay, we all do this from time to time. Let's just bring awareness to any place in our body that might feel uncomfortable. Let's allow space for our body to communicate with us any areas in which we are overburdened with things that are not ours to carry. We know as social creatures it can be hard to watch those around us struggle, especially when we feel as though there is action that we can take on their behalf. Sometimes struggle is necessary for growth. It is not our place to decide how one should struggle or not. It's not our place to decide what someone should carry or not of their own burden. If assistance and support are asked, and we have capacity and space to hold for these individuals, we surely can. Absolutely, we can be there to support others. But we are not designed to carry the full burden of someone else's choices, someone else's struggles, someone else's experience, all on our own. The way that we can delineate what is ours to carry and what is not is the simple question: how can I change this situation? If there is influence that you can exert, allow that influence or that possibility for influence to come to mind now. If it feels as though there is nothing that you can do, then perhaps it's okay to lay this down. It is not that you are betraying a trust or that you are abandoning a responsibility. It simply means you are giving back that which is not yours to carry. You have enough of your own. I know it's hard, but you bearing the burden of someone else's pain when it is not yours to carry, not yours to process. If it is not yours, it serves no one for you to hold it. As much as you may want to, as much as it may hurt you to see this other individual that you care for to be in this space, we can just create a little bit of space to allow supports that are stronger than us. Divine supports, whatever you choose to call it. You can allow space for infinite source, infinite love, infinite resource to come and share that load with our loved one. Our energy can be reserved for supporting ourselves first, and then we can serve from our overflow. You can create a visualization if it serves you, like taking off a yoke, like what would be placed on a beast of burden, just removing that from your shoulders, putting it down like a heavy bag. Just take it off. If it's not something that you can do anything about, if there's no immediate action that you can take, if there's no influence that you can exert over the situation right now, it's okay to put that down. It's okay to let that go. Maybe it was never yours to carry. It's okay to put that down and let that go. You are not disappointing anyone. You are not failing to show up for anyone in doing this. You are holding space. You are allowing yourself to heal. You are allowing others the opportunity to learn from this experience, to grow, to heal. This is a gift, even if it seems a very hard one to give. Others have done this for you. It is a kindness to do this now for others, even if it doesn't necessarily feel aligned. Your value is intact as a being, and you are whole, whether you carry this burden or not. There is enough space for you. There are enough resources for you. There is more than enough to support both you and the individual you care for in carrying your respective burdens. It's okay to take only what is yours to carry and put down that which no longer serves you to hold. Life is an experience of balancing the holding on and the letting go. It's okay to allow yourself this space to learn how to carry what is yours and how to release what no longer serves you. Release what is not yours to hold. It's okay to allow space for others in your circle to have this experience too. It is what we are designed for. It's going to be okay. Take a few deep, slow breaths. Allow the imagery to settle. Allow the body to settle. Notice any areas that are different now than they were when we started. Notice any spaces that feel like there may be a void. That may be a sign that you carried something that was not yours for a very, very long time. You will need to adjust to not shouldering that burden anymore. You need not feel obligated to carry what is not yours. Others have the strength to bear their own burdens, just as you have the strength to bear yours. They can all be released in their own time, whenever you are ready, whenever they are ready. You will have what you need. Source is always willing to give you more than you need, anytime you need it. It is there to be leaned into, there to be trusted to catch you, there to hold you and support you, whatever you may be going through. Trust that as you are supported, others that you care for and serve will be supported as well, in the same form, the same fashion, exactly as is needed, specifically to serve you, specifically to serve them. All that you need, you already have. Just allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to have this space. If there are many things that you need to sort through, many things that feel heavy and you're just not sure whether you can put them down, visualize, experience putting those things down. Notice how your body feels. Notice any changes. Anything you choose to let go. If you really desire to pick it back up, you always can, but you don't have to. Notice the sensation of freedom in your body. How does that feel? Where do you notice it? How is it different than what you felt before? Just allow space for that to be there, even if you're not sure what to do with it just yet. It's okay to grow into this space of freedom and release. Also know, as you move forward, you do not need to pick up all that you were handed. You do not need to carry all that is given to you. In Reiki, when we serve, it's as though two streams flow together for a time. They join and become one, sharing the load of the burden. And then when the session ends, two streams flow apart, each having what they need to go their own way, even if they flow in opposite directions or flow side by side. Each carries its own. That is how it is designed. Anything that needs to be left behind, that's no longer needed, can be left behind. That is not always a choice that you get to make for others. It's okay to acknowledge that and allow them space to release what no longer serves in their own time. Just as you would wish your space to be allowed to be held so that you can release what is no longer for you in your own time. This creates a boundary of love, a space for respect and honoring that all are worthy of. And that's all that you've ever desired when you've served, to honor the person in your care. Allowing them to carry what is theirs is a step in that direction, even if it doesn't feel very nice. I promise it will be okay. They will have what they need, as will you. It's okay to let this go. It's okay for those streams to divide and sail side by side. It's okay. Take a few deep, slow breaths, noticing how you feel in your body, noticing any release of tension, any areas of lightness. You need not feel any guilt. It's okay to let this go. It wasn't designed for you to carry. It's not yours. Let it go. Just set it down. Rest in this space for a few moments. Feel the support of the surface you're resting on. Feel the love and the support of all that is wrapped around you in this moment, honoring you for coming into this space, holding space for yourself and others, choosing to allow healing and opportunities for greater healing, both for you and those that you serve. This is a huge responsibility. I'm so proud of you for taking this step. Honor yourself in this moment and express gratitude and thankfulness for allowing yourself to have this opportunity to release what is not yours and carry only what is for you. You may share at any point in any person's struggle or trials, knowing that as you part from that individual, as the streams separate, what is theirs to carry will go with them. What is yours to carry will go with you. And notice the freedom of that choice. It is always there for you. You will always be supported in making it. Honor yourself. And when you are ready, begin to bring some movement into the body. You can move your head from side to side. You can stretch as feels aligned. You can bring some movement into the fingers and toes and allow those eyes to open or for your gaze to refocus. Welcome back. I hope that that was helpful for you. I hope that you feel relieved and that you have some tools moving forward to create a better awareness of the types of things that are within your influence to control, the things that are actionable for you, that you can carry and that you can work through, and the things that aren't yours, the things that are meant for others to hold on to carry, because they belong to them. If this has been helpful for you, I would sure appreciate it if you would leave me a comment below. Let me know how this has supported you, how you intend to use it for future. Remember, sharing is caring. If there's someone in your universe that needs this message too, please do feel free to share with them, because as we heal, we help others to heal as well. Also, if you would give this video a like, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you know when new content comes out to best serve you. Thank you with glitter on it for spending time with me today, and I hope you have a sparkly rest of your day.